All right, everybody. It's a wonderful Tuesday, July 30th. And we are doing our first ever episode of the fAnaticZPodcast. My name is Damien.
I'm Frank.
Dylan.
Let's get it popping. So I guess since it's the first episode, we should probably tell the people what we're going to be doing going forward and what they can expect from our podcast, right?
For sure.
So I'd say first and foremost, we talk about Arizona sports news, everything pretty much in the atmosphere and the hemisphere and stratosphere of Arizona sports. And we do branch out and talk about sports in general because we're fanatics, just not of Arizona sports, but sports in general.
Just be ready for anything and everything to be a topic.
Literally, man, just giving out the most fire content we possibly can every Tuesday.
Trying to launch a brand.
All right, with that being said, let's jump into our first set of topics, which would be the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Absolutely.
The answer backs.
Never say Diamondbacks, man. Never say die.
I'm so impressed.
Corbin Carroll, pinch hit, 2-run shot.
Man, what a boost confidence for Corbin, man. Not having a sophomore slump and out of nowhere, but the shot like
out of the gates this year, it was brutal watching him swing the bat.
It was so bad. I was so worried. I'm like, oh no. Oh no, what are we watching? But I also always felt like he would get it together, though,
For sure, he's the reigning, NL Rookie of the Year.
And this time of year, too, especially after the All-Star break and into September and hopefully October, like, we could use Corbin. He's one of the guys, run the bases, create chaos. We need that.
Yeah,
just like last year.
Sure.
Like,
for sure. Last year. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good, bro. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, last year, a lot of people were saying that we couldn't, recreate that or we wouldn't be that good going into this year. And I said, hey, they're going to start rough, no doubt, because they made the World Series. They played more baseball than, 90% of teams. So they're going to start rough. And if we keep the same guys, the way the baseball rules are set up, this team's going to be good for a very long time.
See, and then you add guys like Jock Peterson to the lineup.
Yes.
At any given time, he can pop it.
Crushes lefties, man. Crushes them.
This team isn't even healthy yet. We've missed 3/5 of our rotation most of the year, and we're about to get them back.
Right, I love that, and especially because what Corbin Carroll did was especially good because Christian Walker just went down and he was raking, dude. Christian Walker was going
for sure.
I was like,
should have been an all-star.
Yeah,
should have been an all-star for sure.
Yeah, so I'm so happy that Carroll's starting to step it back up. And speaking of Christian Walker, we just got some news on him, right?
Yeah, about 20 minutes ago, Gambo bomb.
What do you say, Dale?
Mild oblique strain, 10 days, DL. Could possibly be longer, but we'll see.
But, looks like they had a solution just in case today before the trade deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Getting Bell from Miami. We love trading with Miami, apparently.
Yeah, apparently Gallen came from there, too. And he's on his last year there.
I am a Diamondbacks fan, so I'm not going to scream investigate this trade, but they traded him for money, dude. Not even a player.
Oh, yeah, because they put him on waivers.
What the hell? Didn't he hit 5 home runs in the last week or something?
Absolutely. I think they're just, I don't know if they're just having a fire sale. I thought getting Jeter out of there was going to,
Yeah. I don't know what the heck they're doing in Miami, but that doesn't seem smart.
I feel bad for the fan base.
Currently rebuilding. A lot of prospects. 5-10 years from now, we'll see in Miami. My best guess.
That makes sense.
Maybe we'll have a Dbacks Marlins.
That's so funny.
Series. That'd be hilarious.
That would be great. I would love that. And but I love the way it adds to our offense, man, especially with our relievers being kind of off and on and very shaky. More offense is always the solution for me. You know what I'm saying? If we're not going to get people out, at least have a bunch of run support for whoever's giving up all those runs, whether it be Jordan Montgomery or pretty much anyone else that's getting shelled out there like that.
And I'll tell you what, credit to the coaches for no matter what has happened to this team, within the last year and a half, Torey Lovolo and the guys have kept everything together. They've kept everybody, invested and believing. And like, honestly, I've said this on my TikTok channel. He's the most underrated manager in baseball, possibly sports, to be honest.
He's underrated for sure. And you know what happens when good managers or good coaches or good players go to Arizona? Everyone hates them.
Definitely.
And that's why they're underrated. It's not because of them. It's because of the way people see sports in Arizona. It's kind of convoluted. They're like, if you don't win the championship right away, then you suck. If you make a bad decision, like the Seawall thing, I know I get on Seawall, but it's like, we just overreact when it's not there yet.
I was gonna say fAnaticZ. It means we're all invested.
Yeah, for sure.
Even after Seawall, even speaking of Seawall, what do you think about that fourth blown save though? Like when does it come to a point where you gotta be concerned?
I'm gonna be real with you. That last one wasn't his fault. That last one wasn't his fault. I mean, he gave up the runs. I think for them to go down from 2-1 to 2-2 and to go up 3-2. But I feel like we had it in us to come back, and didn't we tie it back up, or did they just take off from that point? I don't quite remember because I've been watching the games that happened recently instead of that one.
I was gonna say, I know Sewell gave up the one, and then I believe it was Martinez that allowed the next 3. So
yeah, so it's kind of like the giving up that one after he played pretty decently.
And I mean, it's kind of like what you touched on at the beginning. Like, it doesn't matter whether our bullpen or our starters. Like, it's shaky. You're either going to get a really good outing or they're going to get shelled. With Jordan Montgomery yesterday for a great example.
That was awful, dude. That was awful, man. He that 5 innings in the 5 runs in the first inning. Oh my god. Oh my god. I couldn't even say it right. It was so.
And the fact that he still wanted to play when Torey was trying to take him out the game yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
why?
I admired the spirit, dude, but you got to get out of there, bro. You're not doing good.
No, and we're paying him $25 million just to play this year.
That's
crazy, man. We've only had
I think
one
he has
decent
an option.
We've only had one decent game out of Montgomery since he's been off the injured list.
You know what's insane? His record is 9-5 still, and he's gotten shelled.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet you that ERA is through the roof.
It's over 6 now, I think, or at least like 5.9.
No thanks. That's not good. I mean, not for a starting pitcher, dude. I mean, not for any type of pitcher.
Well, it's true. Like, for that amount of money, we could have just brought Greinke back in here.
Yeah, I mean, he's toast too, but
Greinke's kind of been toast.
He's toast, but he's better than Montgomery is right now.
I was gonna say it's better than $25 million toast.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's expensive toast. But we don't know if Montgomery's toast quite yet. He's coming back from an injury, right? So we got to give him a little time to not do what he did yesterday. Yeah, and I think he'll be fine going forward. Maybe I hope to God. I mean, our Zach Gallen, man. As long as we got Zach Gallen and he's actually pitching like Zach Gallen, then I think we just need to find like maybe 1 or 2 more guys that can really get in there and shut people down. Because I don't think I'm satisfied with where we are at pitching staff at all, even starters and bullpen, to be honest.
Right.
Heard Bumgarner's looking for a job still.
He can stay at the rodeo.
I never want to hear that name ever.
Bro, who's been playing worse, Montgomery or Mad Bum with us?
He can just stay in the bull house.
I don't even know, bro. I don't even want to even try to remember the Madison Bumgarner Diamondback days. I'm so happy that isn't a thing anymore. I was so psyched when we got him, dude. I'm so happy. I was such a big fan of his too, and then it just all got ruined when he came here. Nah.
Wasn't that the Tony La Russa, Dave Stewart deal?
That management was so dumb. I remember that.
That management was pretty bad. I'm not 100% sure, man, to be honest with you, though. But what about AJ?
Oh.
We were talking about pitchers, we were talking about relievers, we're talking about upgrading our staff, and we kind of did a little bit, right?
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Like his ERA is 4.3, but
not good.
That's kind of that doesn't tell you the kind of pitcher he's capable of being.
Right. He's definitely had some better seasons.
Yeah. Sure. The numbers show as a starter in Miami, what was his ERA in the sixes, something insanely high like that.
That's
crazy.
And
then they shoot him in the bullpen in the low twos. So right, and then Dbacks were in need of another lefty hard throwing, numbers showing in the twos. That's really important and a need that we really the words jumbled. That's a need we needed.
Yes, sir. Sit up. In and out.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Sit up.
Yeah, no, that playoff push, having that extra arm in the pen is going to mean a lot, especially somebody you can rely on.
For sure. Yeah, no. So, I mean, we, like I was saying with Madison Bumgarner, a lot of my favorite players come to Arizona and then kind of lose their sparkle. And I kind of feel like that kind of same way. Well, I can't say it yet about KD, but if y'all want to transition into talking about the Suns, I think that's a perfect segue right there with the Kevin Durant thing. Unless you guys got any more Diamondbacks you want us to talk about, because I'm rambling. I don't know what else we can say.
No, I think we can transition over.
Yeah.
Speaking of KD, how about that Olympic performance?
Man,
automatic sniper.
Man, he's really good at basketball, man. I was so worried about
subs in corner 3, like.
So
his stat. What was his stat? His stat line was 8 for 8, 5 for 5 from the 3. Yep, and then he had a buzzer beater in the second quarter.
He couldn't let LeBron keep getting all the shine in the Olympic Games. He's got to show him why he's the best Olympian of all time.
Sure, but hey, down Book.
Yeah, Book is making the team glue, man. But I want to touch on KD before we talk about Book, because he did have that weird calf injury going into the first game or whatever. And I remember that's the same injury that he tore his Achilles with in the finals. You think that's something that we got to be worried about? Because I'm like, dude, what are you doing? If you're injured, bro, don't play. Please. I want you to win for us. I mean, I love America, but, dude, the Suns need a chip bad.
Especially with the amount of money we got and what we gave up to bring him in.
And we just got Tyus.
Yes. I definitely think it's a concern, because when was the last time KD has played like a full season without injuries?
I don't remember, bro.
See what I'm saying? And ever since we've had Kevin, the first season we had Kevin Durant.
OKC then?
With Kevin Durant, 2 years ago, we only had 9, something low, 9 regular season games, something like that with KD into the playoffs, and that messes up in the playoffs. And then last year we've had a good chunk without KD. We had a huge rotation of injuries between Beal, Book, Kevin Durant. It was just so bad.
I never want to be that injured again.
Every time one guy would get healthy, somebody else would go down.
For sure.
It's like you can't really rely on Kevin Durant just being healthy, though, at this point in his career. He's in his late 30s now, 36-ish?
Yeah.
Something like that.
He's about to be 37, I think.
Yeah, he's in the high 30s, yeah.
But like you mentioned with Tyus Jones and also Monte Morris, we actually have point guards now. So with either 3 being hurt, or especially Kevin Durant, I think we're in a better position.
And I just think it's weird for me. It's like Book and KD are both away from the team right now, when we could be making strategies, how to play with Tyus, how to play with Monte, It's like, I mean, I guess they have they're going to have time for that when it's time for that. Are you guys still there?
We lost Dylan.
Bro, he's frozen in time, bro. I can still hear him, though, right?
Dylan, you there?
What's that?
You there? There we go.
He's back. He's back.
What?
Yeah,
you hear me?
Yeah. So basically, what I was saying, I was like, Book and KD are away from the team right now. They're playing in the Olympics, but I wish they were back at home, in the gym with Tyus, in the gym with Monte Morris, trying to figure shit out. But I guess they'll have their own time to do that and their time to gel and mesh as a team. We got to figure out what the hell to do with Yusuf Nurkic too, man. Oh my god, I love Nurkic. I know that made it seem like I hate Nurkic or something. I don't. I really do like Nurkic, but he's inconsistent.
I'll tell you what.
I've never been too fond of Nurkic, but that's just me though.
You know who's a very underrated pickup that we had this offseason? Plumlee.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
I forgot about that. I
Plumlee.
forgot about that. Oh my god,
Yes,
I forgot that we
sir.
got Mason Plumlee. I'm so excited about that.
Dude, he is all motor, all work.
I almost said Miles Plumlee.
Does his brother want to come here and train Nurk?
Dude, somebody got it.
I'll tell you what, the trio, the triplets look good in Summer League.
What the hell is the triplets?
Our draft picks, bro.
Done. Ogo.
Freaking Ryan Dunn.
Ogo. I can't even say his last name, but it's Ogo something.
Can't wait to see what Ryan Dunn becomes.
I'll tell you what, he's a defensive.
Yeah, that's why I want to see
though.
him, man. Yeah, because he's kind of small for his position, but I watched his highlights and he's fucking good. So,
dude,
a lot of people,
freaking Virginia's offense is so awful. Like,
yeah.
I hope we finally get to see what he can do with the ball in his hands.
Me too. He's like a way better. He's like a Nick Claxton KD fusion, but like not as good of a scorer as KD, obviously. But
I like that comparison or that fusion.
Yeah, I like that. I hope he can reach his full potential with us, because if he can, dude, we can mix and match down there, guard a bunch of people, play small, run people off the court. But I think with Mike Budenholzer, man, woo! We about to get it,
dude. And how about the assistants that he's bringing in? Barry.
Yeah, Fred Barry. I used to hate that guy so much when he was in San Antonio. So much,
dude.
Man.
Lethal.
But he's great, man. He's got the mentality that we need. We need to be smacking people around like he was back in the day.
No, not many people are talking about though. Coach Bud and Grayson.
Yeah, Grayson.
Those two are back together.
That's true. I forgot about that. That's great.
Those two are back together. Grayson Allen.
Yep, Milwaukee. He's probably going to get the most out of Grayson too.
Absolutely. I feel like we're going to get more out of Grayson Allen.
I don't know if we can do that. I don't know if that's a possibility. Wasn't he like the number one 3-point shooter in the league?
Yeah.
At a point.
You're right, man. Like, what other ceiling can you get out of him?
Yeah, I mean,
I would have loved to see him in the 3-point contest last year.
Me too, man.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, he was hurt a bunch though last year. Everybody was hurt, dude. It's crazy. Everyone was hurt last year. We got Royce O'Neal back. I love that. I love Royce O'Neal, man.
Sorry. Breaking news. The Dbacks trade for a reliever.
No, they didn't.
Yes, sir.
Who is it?
Dylan Floro from the Nationals, per John Gambadoro.
I'm not going to lie. I've never heard of that person.
Dylan Floro.
Who'd we give up? Or what we give up? Cash?
One second.
Cash. They're going into bust.
We got our first breaking. Oh, let's shoot.
Baxter's breaking.
There we go. It's coming. So the Arizona Diamondbacks continue to beef up the bullpen by trading for Washington Nationals righty Dylan Floro, according to Arizona Sports' John Gambadoro. The 25-year-old infielder Andres Chaparro, who spent the year with AAA. So we gave up Chaparro, if I pronounced that right. The infielder.
Well, somebody that wasn't even on the team.
Yeah. So somebody from the AAA.
That's crazy.
So we got Dylan Floro
right now,
and AJ Puck. So two guys going to the bullpen in the deadline.
As long as their name isn't Martinez, Castro, or Seawald, I'm good, Yeah, and I'll give Seawald another chance because he was good at one point, but I want to see different people in there.
Right. Lovallo does have loyalty to a lot of guys he should.
Just like Monty Williams did.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the Suns, I am so glad we have real point guards now. We don't have to rotate Book and freaking Beal off the point.
Book is happy. Beal is overjoyed, man. He's overjoyed, bro. And
I feel like that frees him up to be a better shooter.
Dude, I want Bill to win so bad. I've met Bradley Beal twice, and I want him to win so freaking bad because if he wins, our team's unlocked and we'll win shit. You know,
Heck
if he
yeah.
does well, if we can figure out how to. I just don't get it. There's only one ball, and then there's three magnificent scorers and Booker, Bill, and KD. I think we have
We
too
have
much.
we have so much ball dominance in our
Yeah.
offense.
What are we gonna do? Well, I don't get it. So hopefully Bud can figure it out because I can't.
I kind of said that
That's
last
why
year.
they brought him in.
I kind of said that last year. What are you going to do? How are you going to guard all three plus Grayson Allen? But look at the results, you know. But
But I mean,
I think,
you know why they brought Bud in? When we
oh
played
yeah,
them in the finals, who did they have?
Giannis,
They had Giannis, Middleton, and Holiday,
Bobby Portis, yep,
and
all that.
Portis.
Yep.
Bobby Portis is a Suns killer, bro. That's really one of the
Bobby
reasons why they do that.
Portis.
Bobby Portis just he'll have 12 points a game and then he'll play the Suns and go for a 30 piece with 10 rebounds and 5 steals. I'm like, I don't like this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He always plays the Suns so tough. I don't know what
Guy
Devin
to the
Booker
University of
does,
Arkansas.
but Devin Booker gets people in their feelings. They hate this man when they want to beat him when they play him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
I love that about Book though.
See, the Mavericks are trying to just build a team that dislikes Book, apparently.
Oh yeah, I know. I remember I was keen on that. They should
Or whatever it was.
add Patrick
Something
Beverley.
for.
No, I'm talking about with Clay with his rings.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
Yeah, when he was flashing his rings at Book.
Yep. Now freaking Booker, Luka Doncic. Oh my God.
Freaking Kyrie Thompson and Doncic is going to be absolutely ridiculous to watch.
Yeah, it is. But I don't know if Klay Thompson's that guy, bro. I'm gonna be real.
They're just going to spot him up.
And Kyrie Irving was weird last year with the Dallas. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes because I'm not that scared of them. I think if our team gets right, we can smack those fools. No offense to Dallas, of course. I like the Dallas Mavericks. I used to love the Dallas Mavericks, man. Back when they had Nash, Nowitzki, Michael Finley. Man, that was one of the teams I used to root for. Jameson. Yep. Yep. Those were the days. Or where the Mavericks were a team I like, but they had some Suns guys, you know, so that makes sense why I would root for those teams.
Yeah. As you just mentioned, even as the Suns fans, it hurts that, Nowitzki and Nash never got one together.
It does, man. It hurts me that
or Nash in general.
Yeah, it does. But since he went to the Lakers, I don't really care as much. I'm like, I know your family was over there. You could have went to Sacramento, bro. You could have went to, you could have done the Clippers. You could have went to the Clippers and been in LA. But you wanted to play with Kobe Bean Bryant, which if I was a basketball player, I'd be like, okay, I'm happy losing a fan. I'm playing with Kobe, dude. Don't care. If I had the opportunity to play with freaking Kobe Bryant, I don't care what team I was on. I'm going to go to the Lakers.
Right.
But that's the only circumstance where I would don a Lakers jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Just those colors.
Make my stomach turn gross.
These colors don't run.
That's hilarious. Man, freaking KD. I just hope that KD can really come this year and really apply pressure like he's known to do,
I hope our team doctors are ready.
Literally.
I hope that they don't have to be ready, man. I hope the players did some shit in the off season to where they're not going to get hurt,
Touche.
Like, come on, players. Y'all was hurt last year. Y'all got to want to be focused on not being hurt this year.
Do we still have the best?
What, Dylan?
Do we still have the best docs in the NBA still, or what? Like,
I think we haven't had the best docs in years, bro.
At one point we did. I don't know if we still do.
I remember that. I remember that was a big thing that we have the best doctors, but I don't think so. Maybe we just have.
So many guys we miraculously brought back to health in career years or back to at least what they
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Grant Hill.
Dude, the list is.
I missed that guy.
Freaking heavy. Grant Hill is like the Olympic team GM right now.
PJ Tucker.
You know that?
Man. See, I got a love-hate relationship with Tug. I loved him when he was here, but absolutely
don't
couldn't
remember
stand
PTSD
him
being
when
on
he
this list.
left.
Dude does nothing but give cardio minutes.
That's so funny. That's Patrick Beverly.
Literally.
I'm sure about Chris Paul. Who do you think you are?
Oh, he wants to mentor Wemby now. I thought he wants to win a ring.
I mean, he wants just to play in the NBA, man. He's old.
I look at it this way, though. Remember, every Chris Paul team that has been in the dumpster before he signed, guess what happened the next season?
Now in the finals.
Wow. So don't disrespect Chris Paul.
I know I'm not disrespecting. It's true. He doesn't. He's not available when it matters most. When he matters most, like he's not going to play games 3 and 4 or 5. You see what I'm saying? Like it might just be me like with PTSD, but who knows?
It is. But listen, Phoenix is always going to be a Chris Paul town because he got us to the finals in the modern day era.
You're definitely not wrong.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I love Chris Paul, and honestly, let's be real. Without him, the coaching staff unraveled. Willie Green left too. That was big. I told people, I said Willie Green is the secret sauce.
I remember us talking about that.
Yes, and when he left the Pelicans almost took us out in the first round. And I was like, ooh. And then Monty started talking about he don't like Jay Crowder. He don't like coaching people like DeAndre Ayton and Jay Crowder. Probably the worst coach DA could have had going at first. He should have had someone that he could have grown respect for and become a hard worker. DA could have had a different career. I mean, I'm not blaming it all on Monty because DA,
he kind of checked out.
He's got to have more. He's got to want it more as a first overall pick. He just don't want it.
DeAndre Ayton is just one of those aspects that it's just like all the talent in the world, but like if you don't want to work, you're going to get pushed aside by somebody who doesn't want to put the work in.
For sure. And even if he does, when he does put in the work and does great, I just feel like he doesn't get the love that he wants. So he's like, fuck y'all. Or for lack of better term,
He doesn't even look happy in Portland, man.
Oh, Portland don't look happy to have him either.
Yeah, no, like he looked happy as hell in his videos on Instagram, like, oh, like it looks so nice here, like look at this, but like results don't show, man. Like if you're truly happy to be in your own team, results will show. You see what I'm saying?
I just think that the Bahamas really don't have like DeAndre Ayton's, there's him and I think Eric Gordon are the only two huge players from where they come from. So they probably made it to a level to where he's a first overall pick. He's not just some scrub, So he probably got so high in college and getting into the pros, getting to the finals. I mean, what more can you do? He's probably reached his life goals and he's chilling now. It's hard to turn that hunger back on. Everybody isn't Kobe Bryant, that want to keep winning and winning and winning. Once you get to a certain level, you can do it at the highest level. I'm good. I got all these $1 million. It's like the Conor McGregor thing, when you're sleeping in satin silk sheets, it's hard to get up and go get punched in the face every day,
Well, I mean, look at for Olympics, for example, look at Chase Buttinger, played 8 years in the league.
Dude, Chase.
Injuries cutting him short. He's doing business in the Olympics right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. That man Chase Buttinger, man, he used to be the red hair wonder, man. That boy used to make it go.
I got his U of A jersey.
Well, he was sick, man. He was sick for sure.
Yes, sir. So you think we should transition some Cardinals or what?
What, man? Some Cardinals.
Yeah.
Cardinals.
Yeah.
How about them Cardinals in minicamp?
Maserati
Marv, man.
Looking good, man. Buda Baker's not allowed to hit him, apparently, though.
No, you're getting fined $75,000. Freaking, if you're gonna hit Marv, bro, like you are not hitting my star wide receiver.
Oh man, I'm definitely excited about the freaking second-year players, especially Ujulari. He's gonna feast this year.
I'm excited about Trey Benson.
Dude, we
Why?
have a ridiculous 3-headed attack, by the way. I don't know
Mhm.
if you guys
Oh,
like. I hope we find a way to keep and use Michael Carter effectively because he can change the game in a minute.
we still have Michael Carter.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
hasn't
but
been cut.
he hasn't been cut yet.
Yeah, we
Hmm
should have got him.
You got Kyler's legs and those 3 running backs, bro, is
It's ridiculous,
insane.
bro. And
Like,
Michael
Dude,
Carter
remember when the Giants had Earth, Wind, and Fire?
isn't Trey Benson kind of like the same type of back though that gets the ball out of the backfield too?
no, Trey ran like an insane 40, like a 4.41 or something like that,
But I'm
man.
saying, isn't he like a receiving back too?
Yeah, exactly like that. If you see
Yeah.
his plays from like last season, like they literally throw this bubble screens just like they do to James Conner, man.
I love the fact that they got him, dude. I was asking you why, like the way you liked him, because I wanted you to go like him.
Dude,
Bro,
our
like
draft was filled with value.
So it was a good draft. People are hating because they don't understand. Like, oh, you didn't get what was the guy Kool-Aid? Wasn't it the guy that
the
everybody
Gene, and I remember Frankie really wanted to Gene Cooper.
Cooper
yeah,
DeJean, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wanted that
Mhm.
guy too, but I rather would have someone that didn't like destroy their leg or something the way he did. Then he
Fair.
had
Mhm.
some
I'll tell you.
gruesome injury.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So
But
I know,
don't worry.
I'm
man.
excited about Melton.
Me too. I would yeah. He locked down Marvin one game. I know that's not Marvin still scored a touchdown, but that was the only pass he caught the whole game.
I'm curious to see what we can see out of Michael Wilson
I
because
know what was
because with the defense is focusing on Marvin Harrison, like think about the other wide receivers plus Trey McBride. You see what I'm saying?
in the Dortch. The Dortch
And Greg
thing?
Dortch, what a Dortch!
We also have Zay Jones.
Zay Jones, yeah, Zay Jones has been looking super
Bro, our
good.
offense
He
is
made a
fucking
great
loaded.
like a toe tap catch
Use
in
my
camp.
language. I keep that.
Dude, our freaking our receivers are stacked, our backs are stacked. We just need the offensive line to hold it together.
Did you hear that we have one more room on our roster right now?
Really? So maybe
Yeah.
they're looking to bring one of the top remaining free agents in.
Well, we actually have cat space too, like around like close to 30 million. Just extras just sitting there in cat space, bro.
I just tried out for the team. They offered me $5 million. Last roster spot.
There are
So
a
it's
lot of
like,
good names out there.
but it's like, what's the position of need for preseason cuts though?
I mean,
think-
given the Cardinals' injury history at the position, you can't have too many offensive line guys that can, throw
Absolutely.
somebody into the ground.
Will Hernandez is known to get dinged up. Rod Holt's gotten dinged up.
If we're getting anybody, we need offensive linemen and defensive linemen, pass rushers and stuff.
Yeah.
Pass
Somebody
rushers?
has to pop. Yeah, we need pass rushers.
Mm-hmm.
That's,
Breaking
that's
Kaiser White. Everyone's forgetting. No one's has talked about Kaiser White
Kaiser
before
White just did a press
before he got hurt.
conference.
What's
He just
that?
did a press conference. He just did a press conference like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago.
But that dude's like an animal, though. He reminds me like a way bigger version of Deion Buchanan. Ain't gonna lie.
Dude, I miss Buchanan.
The money backer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Didn't he like play like 3 downs with a torn bicep and he still wanted to play? And coach like, nah, bro, you gotta go back.
Right, you're in.
I believe.
Mm-hmm. He's like, no,
I
bro, your
believe
bicep is off the bone, like. But not like he should start week 1, yeah. I want to start without Kaiser on our defense week 1, especially against Buffalo, man. Buffalo is pissed off. Like
Kaiser
they're
White is
pissed.
one of like Jonathan Gannon's favorite players.
Like we play in Buffalo week 1, yeah. They don't play in Arizona.
No, I think that game is here, bro.
So they play here?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know, but like you gotta think. Remember that Hail Murray last time we played Buffalo?
And their secondary is gonna be worse.
And then the way they went on the playoffs, and the way they went on the playoffs last year, like they're pissed off, bro. And they always come out week 1 wheeling and dealing. You already know Josh Allen, like 3 touchdowns, 300 yards. Like we already know what's up. So like the Cardinals are gonna have to be there and step up.
We're in Buffalo for that game.
Buffalo, yeah, and then the crowd's gonna be crazy. So that's gonna be a tough Week 1 win for the
I
Cardinals.
think the Cardinals will win, bro.
Bro, the
I
odds are
think
probably
the
gonna be at
Cardinals.
least like 180.
I think the Cardinals
You
are going to
think?
Plus
smack them,
180.
bro.
Really?
Well, yeah, I
Who?
don't think the Bills are going to be that good. I honestly don't. I think the Bills lost Gabe Davis. They lost
Oh yeah,
Stephon Diggs.
Diggs.
They lost
He
on
got
the
nobody to
defensive
throw
side. They
to.
lost Jordan Poyer. They
I forgot
lost.
about that, man. I forgot about
They
them
lost.
losing
They
Stephon
lost
Diggs.
their starting cornerback too. I'm good. The Cardinals seem like they're
So
together.
honestly, given that, Buffalo could fall to third or fourth in their division.
Yeah, I mean the other teams got better.
Oh, for sure.
But I mean Josh Allen's still good. I mean, who's he throwing the ball to though? I think he's the running backs are good there, right? It's James Cook and someone else.
I know I'm pretty sure he's got Mac Hollins, but I can't remember anybody else.
Mac Hollins, bro.
Yeah.
Mac Hollins from like the Raiders. That are you talking about? Yo, he's
Mister doesn't believe in wearing shoes.
Yeah, if that's who they're gonna rely on, then they need to get some help. Because that's not
Dude, I
good.
remember when he was talking about how he was gonna pop off.
Who else was there? Who else was there? Who else was he throwing the ball to? Dalton Kincaid is gonna be very good still. Dawson Knox, they also have Dawson Knox.
Yeah.
So but those are tight ends. Like can't think of any receivers outside of who they are
They're bringing in a lot of rookies to camp. That's probably what they're going to try to find out. Who can they establish to be their next?
I think the Cardinals, as long as Nick Rallis can call a good defense, man, if our defense isn't complete ass, we might be a scary team, dog. I'm predicting that they do well, not just because I'm a homer, just because if you watch
100%.
Teams that do well, teams are together. And the Cardinals, they seem like they're together. Kyler Murray's always with the guys. They're always taking shirtless pictures with but I think that when Kyler came to the Cardinals originally, the team was too old to connect with his personality. You know what I mean?
The environment wasn't all up to par under the Cliff Kingsbury and Steve Keim era regime, you know.
Just raggedy. Michael Bidwell was just running it so poorly until they got called out in that survey. So they're probably actively trying to improve conditions. You know, We'll see.
And then players always getting suspended and all that and hurt and all that fun stuff. And then helping higher up management was getting arrested with DUIs and signing players that wouldn't be held accountable for their they wouldn't be held accountable for their own actions. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Cliff Kingsbury, I felt like he was just a chill, laid back guy, you know, like he just was just there. Like you go from Bruce Arians to Cliff Kingsbury. Like, remember how Bruce Arians was, how he would just like turn that into the Kool-Aid man, like with his face and the big red jacket, pissed off, screaming,
he would command the room
on penalties. Like he would light a fire under Carson Palmer's ass. Cliff Kingsbury was like, yeah, like we just need to get the job done next. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, just all monotone and just like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Hank Hill.
Like the moment you saw Kyler Murray and Cliff Kingsbury just going ham at it on the sideline, you just knew it was done, and like it's like cancer, bro. Just spread it throughout the locker room. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, you just knew from that moment things needed to get done.
It's going to be interesting to see him work with Caleb.
It is. It will be interesting. You mean Jayden Daniels?
Oh, did he get hired in Washington? I thought he was going to Chicago.
No, he's in Washington, bro.
Yeah, but
but I mean, he's still really got a stud rookie.
Yeah, Jalen.
Daniels is a stud rookie.
Forks up, baby. Jalen Daniels.
Dude, I love Jayden Daniels.
Oh, Jalen's okay. But yeah, no, Caleb, I mean, I don't know. I think he's going to be a bust. Since we brought up Caleb.
You think?
Bruh, no, what quarterback has been successful in Chicago? Like they're like quarterback cursed for some reason.
But then they never had no team as good as this one when they got the quarterbacks.
Dude, look at his receiving core.
Yeah,
like he already had DJ Moore. They traded for Keenan Allen. They brought in Odunze. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah. And they have Komet at tight end.
He's got a track squad over there, bro.
And then they brought in Swift to be their back.
But did he really want to go to Chicago though? Because remember the rumors like, oh, like I like Arizona and then Chicago, like don't pick me. Like he was trying to like a Paul Eli Manning kind of thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then all of
I
a
feel like it was
sudden,
an
like
act.
a week before camp's like, oh, like if Chicago chooses me, like I'll be happy to play. Like you see what I'm saying? Like he just switches.
But
So
I mean, with the media, you never know
You
which
never
side.
know who's right. Yeah.
well,
They were saying
his
that
dad too didn't help.
there was
Oh,
I
for
mean
sure.
His dad chirping for him, you know.
they were being dumb. Both
Mm-hmm.
him and his dad were being weird at first, and then the NFL's like, "Hey, that's not how it works." And they're like, "Oh, okay." I think that's what happened because, yeah, he was making some wild demands at first, but
I was like,
Chicago, man, I'm
I
looking
honestly think he's gonna have a decent career. He's not gonna be the best one out of the class, but he's gonna have a decent career.
yeah, I don't know if he'll be the best out of the class. I think he'll do good though. The number one overall pick is hardly ever the best quarterback in the class. Is Kyler
Yeah,
Murray
no.
the best quarterback in his class?
I can't even think on the top of my head at the moment. Like who else was drafted with him that year?
I mean, no matter how you look at it, I mean, definitely in terms of playoff, games, etc. No, but he definitely is one of the more talented players in his entire draft class, no doubt.
I think he's the best. Drew Lock, Dwayne Haskins, those are the next two that were taken after him. Daniel Jones, Will Grier. He's easily the best. Ryan Finley, Jared Stidham, Tyrese Jackson. There's not anyone on here that's better
That
than
is
him.
an awful
Yeah.
class.
The next second best option would be Daniel Jones, but
Yeah, and that's very bad. He's
yeah, it's
way worse.
very and
Daniel
he's
Jones
like
is way worse than Kyler Murray.
he's like and Giants need him desperately. And I don't think he's gonna deliver. They're without Saquon, so like
The only thing Daniel Jones is gonna do is run the ball.
run for his life. Like that's all he's gonna do.
And don't get me wrong, like as a
Dwayne
runner, I
Haskins.
absolutely
Didn't
love
Dwayne
it.
Haskins pass away? R.I.P.
Yes, he did.
Daniel Jones, Will Grier. Where's Will Grier at, bro? Ryan Finley. Who is that?
I feel like Grier went to the Panthers.
Yeah,
That was just a wild guess.
he's
That was a
still in the
wild guess. Was
league.
I right? Was I right?
Yeah, he did go there, but I'm not sure if he's still there or
Oh
not.
wow! I'm surprised I remember that
There was a
still.
person named Clayton Thorson. Gardner Minshew was in that class too. Trash. No offense to Gardner. He's not
Well,
trash.
okay. Well, Minshew's like mid. He's mid.
He's not better than Kyler though. Hey, Easton Stick.
Well, I'm not saying he's close to Kyler, but like he's like
I think he'll be the second best after Kyler. I think Daniel Jones is still better than Gardner Minshew.
I mean, you never know though. Minshew's gonna lead the Raiders this year.
No, he's not. Adrian O'Connell is, and Trace McSorley was in there. John Lovett. I guess you get the point. Kyler Murray is way, way better. He was probably the only above average quarterback in that draft. That's nuts.
Do you think O'Connell's going to hold on to it?
Well, it depends because the players of Devontae Adams, he went on First Things First with Nick Wright, Chris Broussard, and Kevin Wildes, and he said they were trying to talk shit about his quarterback, and he defended him pretty staunchly. So, and they weren't talking about Gardner Minshew, and he's so apparently AOC is what they're calling him, which is I wouldn't call him that, but he's getting the first 2 reps. So,
I mean, I look at it this way: whoever's throwing the ball in Oakland has a decent fantasy shot because they got Adams, they got Bowers, they got freaking the speedster from New England that came over.
Jacoby Myers.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Myers is a beast.
Who was that one boy that was talking shit on Mahomes, and then Mahomes put on Twitter, "It'll get handled."
With the Kermit the Frog guy?
Yeah, with the Kermit the Frog guy.
I don't remember the guy's name. He needs to be more famous before he starts talking crap on Mahomes.
So I want to reply back on our Twitter page. So you're telling me bet the cheese spread when you play in the first game. Man.
Dude, Mahomes is going to try to run up the score on that side.
5 tutties. And like the fourth quarter, get the 5th touchdown with like minute 49 left.
That would be
I can
Mahomes
cool.
see it.
back in his draft class, but he wasn't number one overall.
He's got Hollywood to throw to now. So
Dude,
I heard
Hollywood is honestly gonna feast this year.
Hey, they said that Hollywood is looking like ridiculous in training camp.
everybody
They
that goes
he's
to Kansas City and
he's
runs
looking
fast,
really, really good.
everybody that's short, everybody that's 5'10" and short and fast as fuck and a wide receiver in Kansas City is gonna do good as fuck. Let's just put it that way. Am I right?
Well, damn, all I
Like,
have to do is get to Kansas City then, right?
if
Yeah.
you're fast as hell and you can catch and you can like run at least a 4.45, then you're good, man. Go to Kansas City, be a wide receiver.
I think Hollywood's going to have a 1,700-yard season next year.
7?
17.
Oh, 1,700?
You think he's going to put up Tyreek Hill numbers?
100%.
Bro, I'm so glad we saved these.
I think
so
he's
glad
going
we
to at
saved these
least
clips.
hit 12. I know he's going to hit 12, but honestly,
I'm more
I
on
would
Frankie's
love to see him
side.
do that.
Like,
If
so
he
you
stays
say
healthy, with the caveat of him staying healthy.
Dude, you have so many mouths to feed in that offense.
17 games.
I say with injuries, with an injury history,
all over again.
and Mahomes, I say 950. 950 yards.
950.
Dude, he gets hurt. He gets hurt a lot. He can't stay healthy in Baltimore. He didn't stay healthy with us.
We're assuming that he doesn't get hurt.
It's cold in Kansas City. His body, like, 950, bro. If I'm completely wrong, if he stays healthier, then props to him. I don't wish injuries upon anybody in the league ever. But if he gets a 1K plus 1,200, what you in your guys' ballpark, then great for him. Then those numbers are realistic with Mahomes, But with his injuries and with Mahomes throwing him, I feel like 950 is a little more realistic. But that's just me, though.
950 is not more realistic. I think that it's more realistic that he goes over 1,000 than below it, bro. And I'm gonna be even if he only plays 14 games.
When has he played 10 though?
All right.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
but what about our guys?
I would love to see your guys' over on Kadarius Toney.
I don't think he's gonna play
on the drops.
He might not even be on the. He might not even be on the Chiefs by the time the season starts.
Camp cut.
Listen, I want to know your over under on the Cardinals wins.
Okay, for sure.
Oh, good question.
Start the line
good
at
question.
6.5.
All right, 6.5. I'm saying that's low.
We're projected much lower. I think we're projected to win 5 games or something.
I'm going 8.5.
Let me actually look at what the projections are real quick. Hold on.
All right. Let's do this. How about this? Read the schedule by week, and we'll do wins and losses, and then we'll go by the record. How about that?
All right.
Let's do that. You done with that, Frankie?
We'll do
both.
We're
do that right here, right now?
Well, yeah, you just go by the schedule. We'll just say win or loss, and then we'll just see what the record turns out. I'll keep track. I'll keep track. I have a notepad right here.
Give me just a sec.
I'm going to try to not be as biased as much as possible, though.
You biased? Never.
Well, actually, the over-under is actually 6.5.
I pissed so many people off in our group so many years when I've disagreed on our team.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is over. It is 6.5. That's really what it is. I thought it would be lower, but I guess they got some sense into them now. So let's look at the schedule. Yeah. We're skipping the preseason. We'll start with the Bills.
Oh, we're doing preseason?
Yep. We're skipping
that's hard to predict, though. That's hard to predict.
We're skipping the preseason, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't even bet on preseason, bro.
Yeah, no. Preseason's horrible. All right.
Oh,
the first game is the Cardinals at the Bills. I think we're going to win the game, so that's a W for me.
Benefit of a doubt. Everybody's betting on the Bills. I'll go with a win.
I'll say 24-17 Cards.
So,
all right, so we got the win. Everybody chose to win against the Bills. That's crazy. All right, the next game is on my birthday, September 15th. Nice. Rams versus Cardinals. I have to go to this game.
I feel like we dropped the first one against the Rams. We always split. I feel like so. I feel like we dropped the first one. That's a loss for me. Wait,
It's a
hold
loss
on,
for
hold on.
me,
Is
too.
it home or away? Sorry, is it home or away?
Home game.
They always
Ooh.
beat us at home. It's still a loss for me.
It's a loss for me as
It's
well.
It's a loss for me.
See, just to touch on what Dylan said, like we always seem to beat them there and they beat us at home. So it's going to be like 27-17 Rams.
Yeah. So to save us time, a loss at home, a win away. We can all agree on that.
Yep, we agree.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
The next one is September 29th against the Commanders at home again. We win that game.
Dub.
Against dub.
Okay, we'll move on.
Maserati 200 yards.
Right? And then we go to San Francisco the following week. I'm going to say we lose that game.
We lose. I think we're not going to beat San Francisco either game, in my opinion.
We always
I'm just going
beat
to put
them
it out
once.
there.
We'll split with them. So I think we'll split with them.
I
I
say
think
we
we lose that
lose, but at the last second.
Okay.
So you guys think we split too?
I think we split with the 49ers. That's just, we always do. So I just
We
think
always
will.
play our division well, like
Tyler
hard.
plays really well against the San Francisco 49ers. I don't know what it is, but he really plays well against them.
So far, I have him at 3-3 with the 2 divisional games and the 2 other games.
I think, but I do think we lose on October 6th in that game. So the next game would be the Green Bay Packers at the Packers. Jordan Love is good and all, but I think we can beat them. So I'm going to take a dub.
Oh yeah,
in that.
Jordan. That payday he got, like, no disrespect to him, he's a good quarterback, but they were just trying to keep him in town so they didn't have to start all over again.
I think they really believe in him, dude.
Where's
really
the game at? Where's the game at against the Packers?
Lambeau.
Green Bay. Yep.
What time of year is
that
it?
makes it tough.
What's
It's
the date on that
October.
game? October.
October 13th.
So we're October 13th. So it's starting to
It's
get
cold as
cold.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm taking Cardinals.
I'm taking the Cards too. I think we're a better team than the Green Bay Packers.
Zach.
It's okay. You can go with your own opinion.
Shout out to our moderator Zach Moore.
I'm dead.
I say Green Bay. Go Pack, go.
All right. And then we got the
All
Chargers.
right, Zach.
We got the Chargers at home in the following week, October 21st.
I say that's an L. Harbaugh, bro. They're gonna bolt up. I question a lot of the Chargers' moves on offense, but I like Harbaugh's vision, what they did with Michigan, and what he brought in. So I still think that's an L. I think we're still gonna not beat Harbaugh.
I'm not thinking that way.
You think we're gonna get out coached?
I think so.
You think
I mean,
Jonathan?
100%. Harbaugh's a great coach, but talent and personnel-wise right now, I think we can smoke them.
I think we can beat the Chargers, but I don't think our defense, if Justin Herbert has a really good game, I don't know if our secondary can handle that. So I'm going to go with a loss here. Oh, this next one is going to break my heart. Dolphins, October 27th, we're in Miami.
That's a loss for me. And the spread's going to be at least 13.
Dude, as much as I love the Cardinals, it's going to be hard. We're going to be facing an uphill from the beginning.
I think it's another situation where I think our defense probably is not going to be able to handle their offense. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins.
And we're not like mentally like up there like the Dolphins when it comes to like seeking championships and like as stacks when it comes to talent. Well, we're a much younger team. Well, that's another topic. We're just a young team. We're just not up there like them.
We're basically trying to be Miami
yeah, we're trying
a couple
to be.
years ago.
We're still trying to be. We're not there yet like them. So yeah,
we can be.
Yeah, we can be, just not yet.
All right. So we're all choosing a loss on that game.
Yep.
The next one, we have the Bears at home on November 3rd.
I say we beat Caleb.
Cards.
We're gonna beat Caleb.
Cards.
Yep. We always beat the Bears. For some reason, we always beat them. And it's no different with Caleb. I'm not scared of them. That's a win.
And then we got Aaron Rodgers the week after that. I'm going to this game at home.
We always seem to beat Aaron Rodgers to some last minute, like never seen before, like miracle. Like
we smoke on the Aaron Rodgers pack. I'm going Cardinals again.
We have not seen an Aaron Rodgers snap. Where's it at? Where's the game at?
Arizona.
I think we're protecting the nest again against Aaron Rodgers. He always finds the way to lose in the nest.
We just got to keep
Notice
pressure
that?
on him and
Yeah.
double up here at Wilson.
I'll give us benefit of the doubt. That's a win against the Jets.
Nice. All right. Then we got the Seahawks and Seattle and Lumen Field. I'm gonna take the Cardinals because the Seahawks aren't gonna be good next year. I don't think.
Yeah,
It's
I think Seattle's the number 4.
I feel like it's the same thing with what we're talking about, the Rams, how it's a low scoring game in Seattle and we get away with it by like field goals or like less, you know what I'm saying, by less than 7 points.
Sure.
And then like in State Farm Stadium, it's banger back and forth, 30-20 type game, and Seattle walks away with it, you know? So I feel like that's just, to me, it's another split column.
I don't think we split.
You think it's going to be a split?
I don't think we split with them. I think we beat them this year.
Well, okay, let's think. So Pete Carroll's gone. Now I think, okay. Now that I think more about it, now Pete Carroll's gone. We can never beat Pete for some reason. Gino's still quarterback. They still got Kenneth. Who's their coach now? Does anybody know their coach?
Nope.
No.
Well, I thought it was going to be Dan Quinn, but I think he's still in Dallas. Is it Dan Quinn? I'm not sure. You should look it up, someone.
I'm still going to go with my gut and say split, though, just to play it safe.
Well, we're already on the first game anyway, so.
I know, but I'm marking as in, like, I've been marking, like, the splits and shit. Like, both games.
I think the Cardinals are going to beat them both times. So we play the Vikings on December 1st in Minnesota.
Ooh, Justin Jefferson. Is Sean Murphy Bunting ready for that?
Who's throwing the ball?
I want to see JJ McCarthy, bro. I'm rooting for JJ. I'm truly, sincerely am. I'm a fan of JJ.
I can never take a rookie quarterback against, no, I'm good.
I don't think we're going to see McCarthy.
Who are we going to see? Who do they have?
Darnold.
Oh my God,
Sam
that's
Darnold.
Right. I think it'll be JJ McCarthy. Sam Darnold's not going to make it into the last half of the season like this.
We'll see.
He hasn't done it anywhere else.
I think they're going to ease. I think if anything, they'll wait towards the end of the season to try to get McCarthy in if everything goes sour.
No, but it depends. But if
McCarthy
works better with Justin Jefferson in camp in preseason, you got to do something. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's your future right there already. Same with Justin Jefferson. And I hope Vikings fans would agree with me. You know what I'm saying? If they ever come across this.
Oh, yeah. Especially, you're moving on from Kirk Cousins. You need to find somebody that's going to, keep Jefferson happy no matter who it is.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Next game would be our home game against Seattle, December 8th.
December 8th?
Yep.
That's my birthday. All right. We get to see Seahawks.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's a loss for me. Like a high-scoring game.
I think
like a 30-20-ish type of game.
I think under Jonathan Gannon and Nick Rallis will be a much better home team than we were before. So
I'm not taking the L on my birthday.
Fair enough. Can't judge that one.
And then a literal week later, 7 days later, we play the Patriots in our field at home in Arizona.
Didn't they get a rookie? Didn't they get another quarterback, Drake May?
Yeah, we're gonna smash ourselves.
I don't even.
Jacoby Brissett's their starter right now.
I love Jacoby Brissett.
I'm just gonna go with a dub on the Patriots, I guess.
Me too.
We'll go with it. We'll go with it. So far, I'm at 7-7.
So we already hit the over of the over under. I know I got more wins than you, so. The Cardinals face the Panthers on December 22nd in Carolina.
That's a win, bro. Panthers are shit, and they're going to be shit for quite a while still.
If we lose this game, I literally will punch somebody in the face.
I'll be one pissed off motherfucker on that Sunday if we lose to the Panthers. And when I go to work for Amazon, bro, I'll be chucking their package. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm dead.
I will not be happy on that Monday and that Sunday night if we lose to the Panthers. Let's just say that.
The next game after that would be the Rams in SoFi in LA.
Win.
In LA, that's a win.
And then
Oh,
the
sorry. Sorry. We don't have to deal with Aaron Donald anymore, thank God. But sorry, carry on.
I think we win that game as well.
Just that's a win.
Wait, if I said we won the last game, then I think we'll lose this game. If I said that, I think we'll win the last Rams game. We're gonna split with the Rams. So however you put that, we split with the Rams. 49ers, I think we win the home game on January 5th. But we lose when we go to their place.
I don't think we have any chance against Niners any game, in my opinion.
Really? That's crazy.
Dude, they're too stacked, my guy.
They're not that good.
I mean,
agree
good,
to disagree. Agree to disagree on that one. And I hate
they're good.
I'm speaking like I hate the Niners. Or like I'm a Niners fan. I'm not, bro. I hate them, but like they're just too stacked.
Shanahan is a good coach.
They didn't win the Super Bowl, bro.
It don't matter, but like
it does matter, bro.
When it comes to facing us overall,
they were that good.
In those 60 minutes, they're gonna clap us, in my opinion. We might keep it competitive, but they're gonna run away with it.
I don't know. I think we could get a couple on Brock Purdy.
We'll see. I hope so. I really do hope so. Like, I want to be surprised.
They lost to the Vikings and Bengals, Browns last year. They beat us sadly both times though last year. They lost to the Chargers. They beat the Broncos by 1. Oh, that was the preseason. That doesn't count. But yeah, they have some pretty terrible losses last year. I think we can beat them. They're really good though. They put up a lot of points.
I feel like we got a couple more games left.
How are they gonna lose to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl though, huh? Only weak ass teams do that.
Wait, hold up. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm at 15 games. Or did we get all the divisional games already?
There's not more games, bro.
Remember the ones that we decided to just pick 2 in the middle of one frame?
Yeah. The splits are what you're missing, Dylan.
Yeah, I probably messed up one of the tallies. Yeah, so overall I got 5. So 8 wins and 7 losses. Missing one of them though.
You should have put the teams, bro.
That's all. I just tally marked it. That's all I did.
Oh man, that was a horrible way of keeping track of it.
Oh well, bro. I guess overall we're gonna go barely above 500. What was your guys' records?
I thought you were keeping track of all of our shit, bro.
No.
Oh man.
So the general consensus. So listen, the general consensus here is what 10 and 7-ish. 10 and 7-ish.
I think 8.5. So yeah.
Yeah, I think we're winning like 8-9 games, bro.
8-9 games.
Yeah, that's realistic.
Realistic.
Sure.
It's better than 6.
So 8.5. So we're gonna go over under 8.5.
Yeah,
that's our over under. That seems fair from what we decided.
Yeah, because 6.5 is what Vegas has. That's ridiculous.
From our
dude, they're underselling our talent just there.
There's 17 games, man. How could we only win 7 of them?
So if we win 9 games, we just go over that 8.5 mark, and we go 9 and 8. Do you think that's good enough for a wild card spot?
100%.
I think we have to be at least
like barely to squeeze in.
10 and 8.
Just barely to squeeze.
Well, they added another playoff spot, so it's 100% good enough, you know.
So what mid 500 team like 9 and 8 like us would compete with us to like worry about? What that you think on the top of your head in the NFC? Like Atlanta with Kirk Cousins and the direction they're going, Seattle.
See,
who's a mid 500 threat to us that we got to worry about? That could possibly be on our schedule also.
Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna give you some knowledge real quick.
I feel like Dame's trying to cook up something real quick.
Trying to look up something, yeah.
Yeah, I know that was a good question, huh? Like, we got to think about that because like you already know the teams are gonna go like 12 or 13 and like whatever, like get 12, 13 wins. We already know this, but like we already know the general consensus, the average where the Cardinals are gonna land at. So what teams do you think we're gonna worry about in that general area?
The Green Bay Packers last year had this exact record and made it into the playoffs and beat someone they weren't supposed to beat.
So the NFC. So when you look at the NFC East, I think Dallas is going to get high up there. They're going to compete with Philly for first place. So we don't got to worry about those two. So we got to think about teams that are going to be around like second, third-ish place. You feel me?
I don't think we can predict it like that. What I'm trying to tell you is that last year it happened. The Green Bay Packers.
What you mean you can't? Because somebody from Dallas and Philly.
Let me tell you.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, last year the 9-8 Green Bay Packers, led by Jordan Love, they beat the Dallas Cowboys, the number 2 seed, to knock them out of the playoffs. All we have to do is go 9-8. We don't have to worry about other teams around us because we're not going to be playing them if we win.
And face a powerhouse from the NFC East, either Philly or Dallas.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have another sub 500 guy that we got to worry about in that wild card in the NFC. That's going to be a potential threat.
But that's never how it works. I mean, Dallas has been pretty consistent, but it doesn't mean that they're going to be good next year. There's no reason to believe Philadelphia is going to be good next year.
I feel like they'll keep it up. Like they'll start strong, but
why
shit
do you
the
feel
bed.
like that? What makes you feel like that? I feel like Philly's going to fall off next year. Not a lot, but a little bit.
What Jalen? I don't know, bro. That's just my prediction.
They lost their offensive and defensive coordinators like a couple years ago, and they replaced them with who?
Jalen Hurts in the QB sneak, my boy. I'm kidding.
You don't even want to do that no more.
They still got Devontae Smith and AJ Brown and Dallas Goedert, and they're still fine, bro. They still got a good offensive line. They still got Darius Slay? Like, yeah, they still got Slay, I'm pretty sure. Or did he go somewhere else? I don't even know, bro. So much free. But anyway, they still got a decent defense. They still got weapons on offense. They're still going to roll with the same shit with the QB sneaks that nobody can't stop. Like, they're going to get up there.
I don't know if that's smart to keep doing, though.
But
you're going to get Jalen Hurts hurt.
You think their teams are going to actually stop the QB sneak, and even in college this year?
I just think that he's putting himself in a position to get injured way too much because they paid him all that money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're going to keep slamming him into the back of 300-pound of man a bunch like that, and then having them slam him from the back too. Pause. But yeah, I don't know if that's going to continue to work, man. I mean, it's going to continue to score touchdowns and get first downs. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is going to enjoy the wear and tear on his body that he's like, that's not a lot. He's like fucking Derrick Henry taking hits like that.
That's the cause and effects of being a runner quarterback.
Well, go on.
How about Derrick Henry being in Baltimore with Lamar Jackson now?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it for Baltimore fans all day, every day. And in fact, I would drop money on them winning the Super Bowl on FanDuel.
Oh.
I would drop money on them winning the Super Bowl. I love Baltimore. It's my second favorite team. But my first favorite team is the Arizona Cardinals, damn it.
Well, obviously, but really, like, I don't know. I know the Chiefs fan, and I tell them all the time, like, Ravens, like, you have a high-powered defense. You have Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry in the back, Mark Andrews. Like, how do you stop that, man? You can't stop that. Because the Ravens' biggest issue was they didn't have a run game. They tried to bring in Dalvin Cook, and they got like 4 or 5 random ass running backs. J.K. Dobbins was always hurt. Gus Edwards, like, didn't work. They did not have a solid running back. They didn't even have like a decent guy like a James Conner, somebody that's like a high mid tier 2. But to bring a guy in like Derrick Henry, bro,
James Conner's a tier
that
1,
is scary for Baltimore.
Not only
scary,
that, but like,
man.
The scariest part of it is he actually has a full offensive line.
That too, man. And you remember me telling you guys personally on another note, like when it comes to Madden, I'm about to cook with them boys. Cook with them Ravens. Flock.
And then, well,
Man, you should be flocking with the Cardinals, bro.
I will, but I gotta get in that top 1,000 gang. Like once we get there a little bit, then like we'll start playing with the Cardinals a little bit. Like
I think the offense will be top 1,000 worthy.
Oh,
once I get
100%.
there over but listen, have you seen on a side topic, you guys seen the rankings yet? The top 10s?
Mm-mm.
Not a single Cardinal in any of them, man. So they're gonna be low down there. They're gonna be low down there. Not even Marvin's not even a 90, which is expected. So like he might be mid 80s lows. So like
Oh, he's gonna
being
be a
the
90
Cardinals
after the year.
being the Cardinals is probably going to be a task, like in the game, especially playing online. So like that's why I'm kind of like, let me get my scores up a little bit before I go with the Bird gang a little bit. Like,
Right.
Now, streamers be cooking with Kyler Murray, bro.
oh, I always cook with Kyler, bro. But with Marvin, I'm about to user him. Like, I'm about to user him with my little stick. Like, woo, like, especially run with Kyler too and slinging it. Like, I can't wait. Like, I can't wait for football in general, man. It's gonna be great.
For sure. I mean, we also have college in a couple weeks too.
Yes, I can't wait for college. Forks up, baby. Yeah, we don't mute this man in the bottom right here. We don't need that bear down.
Hey, speaking of this, what do you guys think about the Big 12 move?
Yeah, isn't Oklahoma State in our Big 12 in Big 12? Like I haven't kept up who's in our conference.
Yes, sir.
Because I know
we
Oklahoma
got Kansas,
State,
Oklahoma State, Iowa State, freaking Baylor, freaking Texas Tech.
I'm not ready to never win again.
especially facing Oklahoma State, bro, 63 to freaking 7. Gosh, man, like I'm not ready for that.
Dude, it has never, well, I shouldn't say never, because when Dick Cumming was the coach, that's when Arizona was really good. But since then, like, we have never had this much excitement for the football team.
Yeah, U of A is going to get some chances, though, to get up there in the rankings in this division, or not division, conference.
Dude.
What about ASU?
We're not like, as much as I hate to freaking say, we're not equipped like U of A, bro. We're not going to, maybe with depending on our recruits, but we're not there. And I hate to say it. And don't do that, Frankie. Don't do that to like. Don't bear down me.
Wait
till the I don't care. Damien, sorry. Hold on. Let me tell Frankie this. He wants. Wait till the Territorial Cup. I don't care if we got 4 wins only. If we get that dub, that's all that matters.
Okay. We gotta make a bet on that one.
I just want to ask you guys, who's the highest draft pick that came from Arizona in the NFL in this last draft, and who's the highest draft pick from ASU that was in this last draft? Well, by extension, I guess.
The last guy from ASU I can think of that got drafted was Jalen Strong. He was a wide receiver that got drafted to the Texans.
What about Daniels?
Well, besides Daniels, yeah.
He wasn't just ASU though.
I'm not thinking recent. Like there was Daniels, there was Brock Osweiler.
I'm talking about last year.
You're talking about last year?
Mm-hmm.
I hear the last year part. Shit. Yeah, there's Daniels. That's it, bro. Daniels.
Arizona guy?
Trying to think. I mean, I know obviously this next year you're gonna have freaking.
I think it's just the ASU guy.
You can name some past guys too from U of A, because I did.
And some past guys from ASU like Brandon Ayuk.
Ayuk, that's a 4th guy. Yeah.
Oh.
Ricky Pearsall.
That's another guy. Wow.
I mean,
I do got a guy from Arizona actually that just got drafted in the first round.
ASU.
Oh, I got a guy for him. Frankie, do you need me to help you out?
Jordan Morgan?
Gronk.
Oh, and Gronk. Okay, but he wasn't the last drafted. Jordan Morgan was just drafted last draft.
Jordan,
we just gave you
Jordan Morgan, offensive lineman to the Packers.
Oh, that too. Well, we gave you the option for a pass too, because we named pass guys too.
Well, he needs to name pass guys because all he's got is Jordan Morgan.
Damn.
I mean, I think that's pretty good. I think that we went over a lot of stuff. We veered out of Arizona so much. Let's not do that anymore. No, I'm just
Right.
kidding. We can talk about whatever we want. That's the beauty of this thing. I'm jealous. I'm kind of getting used to this little background. I kind of want to get me a little nice place by the little beach with a little overcast cove. But
Shoot, we could probably combine all three scenes.
right, that'd be sick. You know, go from the city, drive like an hour and get to where I'm at, and then in the summertime it looks like where Frankie's at.
Yep.
Well, I mean, shit, I think that we did a great job. It's a great first episode. I'm gonna
For
go
sure.
back through and do some stuff in post.
Is there any like final thoughts before we stop recording, or?
Great first episode, honestly. I think
Yeah.
we kind of we gel really good together. I hope honestly the connection that we have with sports and Arizona specifically brings people in, and people get excited to want to watch us and look to us for like information, just fun shit, that kind of stuff.
Definitely. Yeah, I feel like we had a good flow overall for sure.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, just again, appreciate everyone who's tuning in. This was the first episode, so it's only going to get better from here. And again, my name is Damien.
And then I'm Dylan. If you want to follow our socials, ASF Official X on X. And then what was it on X, Frankie, since you're running the Insta side mainly? On top of your head?
No, but it should be around that same name.
Yeah, you can find it on our Twitter. It's linked to our Twitter X, whatever you want to call it, ASF Official X.
Well, the great thing about it is this is going to be on YouTube, so everything you need to follow is going to be in the description below.
Yeah, everything's going to be in the description on YouTube. All our socials, our Facebook group, all that for sure.
Yes, sir. And of course, I'm Frank. Follow me, Frank Leo, on TikTok. Otherwise, I'll be here with the boys in ASF every Tuesday.
Deuces, yo.